Hello everyone, my name is Monu Sharma. Today I am going to tell about the first part of the book, The Origins of Totalitarianism, which written by the Hannah Arendt. She was a political thinker and philosopher who deeply studied how traditional government came into power. These governments are called totalitarian. They try to control every part of people, leaving no room or freedom. This book was written after the World War II, when the world had seen the trouble effect of Nazism in Germany and stalinism in the Soviet Union. Millions of people had suffered or died. Arendt wants to understand how such dangerous system came into power and what signs we should watch out for so that it does not happen again. The first part of the book talk about the anti-Semitism. Let me explain this clearly. Anti-Semitism means hatred and discrimination against the Jewish people. It is just not about Jewish people disliking Jews individually. Hannah Arendt shows us that in history it became a planned and political idea which used to control society, win election and distract people from real problems. Why did anti-Semitism grow? In earlier times, Jewish people were not allowed to do many jobs or own land. So many of them work in banking, finance and trade. Because of this, people start thinking that Jews were not different, rich and powerful, even though most Jewish people live normal lives. Over time, this idea of Jews controlling everything became a harmful stereotype. Hannah Arendt explained that in the 19th century, especially in the Europe, government and political leaders start using this stereotype to their advantage. For example, when the economy was based or people were angry at the government, instead of fixing the real issue, leaders would say the Jews are the problem. This made people angry at the Jewish community instead of questioning the real cause of their suffering. This was called making Jews the scapegoat, blaming them for problems they didn't cause. However, anti-Semitism used politically. Hannah Arendt showed that anti-Semitism became a tool. Leaders used it to create fear, to divide people and to gain power. When people are scared or angry at one group, they stop focusing on their leader failures. This helped bad leaders stay in power and gain more control. This way, anti-Semitism went from being just a social problem to becoming a dangerous political weapon. Why is the warning sign? Arendt tell us something very important. Whenever we see society, one group is blamed for everything, one religion or race is tried to unfairly, one people are divided through hate and fear. That is warning sign. It means something is very wrong happening. This is how totalitarian movements began. They first divide people, then they use fear, then they try to make complete control. Why do this matter today? This book is just about history. It teaches us how to protect our future even today. Some leaders, many use hate speech to get support. Some political groups may try to blame minority for social economic issues. People may be encouraged to see each other enemies instead of neighbors or fellow citizens. That's why Arendt's message it is still very important. Never allow hate to grow in society. Never allow lie to divide us. What should we learn from this book? From part 1, Arendt's book, we should remember hatred is often created and used for political gain. We must think for ourselves and not blindly believe everything we hear. Blaming others will not solve the problem. We should always stand up against justice even if it doesn't affect us directly. Democracy and peace came only where we treat all people equally and fairly. Arendt's book is a reminder that if we want a free, fair, and peaceful society, we must always choose unity over division, truth over lie, justice over fear. Thank you.